Welcome back to your this week for your full moon reading. Um let's just get right into it. So the first one we have is Aries. All right. All right. So we have the Lovers, the Four of Swords, and the the Nine of Wands. Sorry, it's Ruminology. Oh no, what's it called? Yeah, Ruminology. So it's kind of, I forget how they go sometimes. But let's see. Hmm. Okay, right off the bat, it I just feel like you're just putting love and romance on hold for the moment, and you are going for something completely different. Mostly, you're trying to, I guess, defend or fight off something at the moment. Um, what that is, I really don't know. Maybe you're defending some other love, some other relationship, some other romantic relationship. You're probably dealing with two, you're trying to fight off one, putting one on hold to fight off the other. Maybe that's the situation. You're just trying not to let it get you down, basically. I don't have an urge to pick another card, but we're gonna go right into the Oracle card. I'm using the Wild Mystic Oracle deck, and let's see what they have to say. I want to say the relationship is platonic? It could be. But yeah, it's definitely some fragile situation, and you're just holding on and fighting off. But protect. That's all. Okay. I mean, obviously, you're trying to probably protect this other person, but I'm also getting, protect yourself, protect your heart. Let's see what other description this says. For Koala. Protect. This card represents protection from harm and comfort in difficult times, which you're definitely going through. Unlike the Scorpion card, this card encourages a caring and reassuring form of protection, often associated with caregiving givers. This card is a protection of a safe place, a thick blanket rather than a suit of armor. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, this might relate to probably like a platonic relationship. You're probably holding off from. You know the situation better than I do. But basically, it's like maybe it's a platonic and a romantic. You're protecting the platonic, fighting out the romantic, or you're protecting the romantic, fighting out the platonic. I'm getting those two. You know which situation is suiting your situation. But basically, you're putting one on rest and you're fighting off the other, and yeah, and you're protecting the one you're putting on hold. But I'm here to tell you that you need to protect yourself as well. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Next, we have Pisces. All right, Pisces. What I got for you is the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Two of Chalice, which is also considered the Two of Cups. And I feel like you are trying to make some partnership less business and more romantic, more monogamous, I should say. That's basically it. You're just weighing the pros and the cons, I guess. I'm getting it from the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles, same thing. Love. Oops. Like, that can be more vague. That can be, well, for me it's more vague, but yeah, it's just more love. This is the right way, love. Yeah, just like you're definitely doing a pros and cons, seeing the good thing and the bad thing of the relationship. And yeah, I'm gonna read. Sorry, I don't know what else to say. I said that's basically what you're trying to do. Let's see what else the book has to say about love. Swan. Those are swans. This card represents love in all of its form, to be romantic, platonic, familiar, sexual, or self-love. Swans mates for love and have become symbolic of true love, commitment, and long-lasting affection. This card implies the finding of love as well as the giving of love. It is emblematic of commitment, loyalty, partnership, and faithfulness. It can also represent self-love and acceptance, overcoming self-doubt or hatred to see the beauty within. Yeah, you're just deciding if it is the right approach or the right approach, whether to level up the relationship or not. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But you're being more pragmatic about it than you are being more emotional, which is not a Piscean kind of way. They definitely go through feelings more than being rational, which is good because, you know, block off the, what's it called? The heartbreak, or, you know, the disappointment of reality. So you're definitely being realistic about this relationship and whether to move it to that more romantic, committal status. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. Good luck until next time. All right, next we have Gemini. All right, you have the Eight of Coins, also known as the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, also known as the Knight of Swords, and then the Page of Coins. You all have been working through something. You've been mastering a certain craft. You've been doing this rather logically. You've been gathering information, stuff like that. And now you're just waiting. It's like an invitation to put something into practice. You might not feel like you are ready, but you also feel like you are. Or maybe you have, you received a call into action, yet you're kind of, you're feeling self-doubt. You're feeling doubt whether to do it or not. Because you feel like you're not ready, basically. You don't feel like you're ready. And maybe it is time to. And you should, because you got victory. Let's see if there's any vital reassurance you need. What is it? That's a board, right? B-O B-A B-A B-A-R Badger. What is that? A hog. It's a hog. What's another word for pig? Hog. Hog. H-O-G. I am so sorry. It's not a hog. What is that? If it's not a boar, if it's not a hog. Oh my goodness. Basically, you have victory. You will overcome this. You are prepared. You're ready. Like I said, you've been working through this for a long time, or just enough time. You put in the hours. You gather your information, and the cards say that you will gain victory. I mean, of course, you won't make mistakes along the way, but for the most part, you will. Just being realistic with you. It is a boar. B-O-B-O-A-R. What? I don't know. Okay, this card represents victory and success. Much of the mythology surrounding the importance of the boar comes from the Celts. The boar is a fierce creature associated with success in battle, power, victory, and fruitfulness. The boar card tells us that a great triumph and achievement is imminent, and that a period of trial is reaching its end. You got this. Go for it. Don't doubt yourself, Geminis. You got this. Obviously, in the sense of what the card says. That's what I got for you, and see you next time. Next is Taurus. You have the Page of Swords, the Seven of Chalice, also known as Cups, And the seven, oh, and the Chariot. I'm sorry. It seems that you have gained a new information of some sort. And you're just juggling through it. You're just going through the many options, the many sources. You're just going through, I guess, like you're putting all the pieces together and then seeing, also discarding the ones that don't fit. And it might be a little bit depressing, I guess you can say. But I feel that you have either, okay, there's two ways. Either that was something you went through and now you're just like determined to put these notions into practice, or you're going to put these notions into practice. Either going to, or you already have. Yeah, I think you're going with it with like the two ideas. Okay, maybe you haven't completely discarded it, you just have these ideas and you're just going towards it. You might, I guess, try to expand these ideas, the one you're with and the one you're against, and trying to expand it. You're definitely determined in expanding it, not just like, in solitude studying it, but actually like conversing with others. But yeah, it seems like you're carrying these two, because you're done swimming through it, or just clouding or just jumbling your thoughts and your mind and your emotions. You're taking these and you're just gonna trying to see what's best and what's not. You might be not happy about this. You don't like the fact that you have to carry these and actually have to pick one over the other, but I think that's my personal advice is don't. It's good to know these two opposing thoughts or opposing ideas and know it is what it is. But and you don't have to choose one that fits you, and then the other one you just know that it exists, but you don't have to fight off people for it. Okay, so in the bottom of the deck, I don't know why, I've had transformation, and then I got inspire. Let's see what the inspire one has to say. Yeah, so it's definitely gonna transform you for the better. You just hate the idea that you have to carry these and trying to figure it out, and I guess be social and converse with people, and just the whole, it's a lot of work for you, which is something you may not be happy about. But let's see, what is that? A bird? A canary? What kind not bird. I'm gonna go bird. B-I. Canary? Okay, this is kind of frustrating. Sorry. There has to be an index. Well, hummingbird? No. There's so many. What's a peafowl? Peafowl. A peacock? Peafowl. Did you know that? Another word for a peacock is just a peafowl. Maybe they misspelled it. I'm so sorry. Jackalope. Hawk. No. I'm just gonna have to go through all this. Deer. Heron? A heron. No. A wren? Please let that be it, because I don't know any other. I just went through all of it. Culture. A wren. Okay, inspire. This bird represents inspiration, dream, and nature's influence. The wren is a sacred bird to the Celts and the Druids. In Welsh, they are Dryo, a word which also translates to Druid, and is associated with the Brad Taliesin, a Greek poet and storyteller of sub-Roman Britain. The wren is a songbird, begins its mating call in early spring, and is seen to symbolize the end of winter. This bird encourages you to listen to the natural world and its inhabitants, and take inspiration from their teachings. It is a card of communication without words, of natural, spiritual, and divine inspiration. While the Bats card urges us to communicate, the Wren card urges us to listen and to be receptive to the truth of others. Yeah, basically. Hold on. There's something that caught me that without words. Oh man, I lost it. Songbird. Okay, yeah. Okay, so their mating call, saying that it's early spring and the symbolizes the end of winter. Okay, so the end of winter, right? So basically, yeah, you're definitely putting an end to something that, like I said earlier, like you were swimming in, or just like kind of like putting you down, like sadness or whatever, sadness and such. And yeah, now having that problem inspired you to go out there and figure this out, and you will, or you already have. Either way, I guess your advice is to just listen to others and know that those are two opposing ideas, or the many ideas. It is what it is. Like I said, it's natural. It is card communication without words of natural, spiritual, and divine inspiration. Yeah, just know that it is what it is, and it. I'm all jumbled now. Yeah, just listen. All you have to do is just listen to others, many's, and then that will definitely inspire you into belief, action, mannerism, best suits for you and for others. So, good luck, and I'll see you next time. Now we have Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you have the Chariot, The chalice. The Seven of Chalice. And the Page of Swords. Okay. I swear to shuffle these. Because, I'm sorry, so these were... The cards are exact same as Taurus, but yours are backwards. Meaning that you were determined to get something done. However, that left you confused, or left with more options, or left with kind of like a wishful thinking. And now, I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna shuffle these. Okay. And now, or you might receive some other piece of information or inspiration. But yeah, it's basically now it's time for you to think. Right? Yeah. Maybe even reflect. This journey might have probably been bad for you, or what's it called? Not bad, but frustrating for you. Okay, so I got 3, but okay. Well, you got family, fear, and victory. Interesting. I'm gonna see what the family and fear has to say, because victory is obvious. It's victory. And I read this earlier, so I know it means like success, and you're gonna achieve your success. But okay, seahorse, families. The seahorse card represents the family, be it found family or blood relatives. When seahorses mate, the female seahorse deposits her eggs in the male seahorse's pouch, inverting humanity's traditional, heteronormative view of parental care. This card is symbolic of family in its essence, as in accepting and safe place full of alliance, protectors, and friends. It does not indicate that a family should or should not be beyond a grouping where one can feel loved. The seahorse card signifies unconditional love, affection, care, and safety. Sorry. See, I'll have to right behind it. The shark card represents the unknown of life and the fear that they create. It is the flight or fight response that we feel when faced with something scary or unfamiliar. This beautiful yet terrifying prehistoric predator has often been associated by humans with danger, violence, and death, from lore and stories of the sea to modern cinema. Yet, most sharks are not dangerous to humans, with rare shark attacks being accidents of curiosity or confusion rather than attempted hunts. This card encourages you to respect your fears and seek understanding of them rather than letting the initial dread overwhelm you. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I feel like. You went through some journey and it just left you more confused, even terrified, I guess I want to say. Yeah. it was probably accidental that you came across this or some information or idea or thought, but it's telling you with the victory card that you will overcome it because you gained some kind of inspiration with the Page of Swords, or some new inspiration or new idea or new notion that is telling you, or maybe will help you overcome this. And it's probably due with family, or just having a sense of family. And whether it's an actual family, maybe you're dealing with a family situation, or the idea of creating a family, or the idea of what a family should look like. Again, like with the seahorses, it says doesn't have to define the heteronormative of what a view of a parental care looks like. So you definitely went through something, but I'm letting you know that you will be just fine. You will overcome this. Just be open to this new information that's going to pass you by, and you'll be fine. So thank you, Aquarius. Till next time. All right, now we have Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the King of Swords, the Four of Coins, also known as the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, I want to say either you were this masculine, you were probably dealing with something in a masculine, logical way, meaning you were doing more through logic, which left you kind of guarded. The aftermath of your actions have left you guarded, or you were dealing with someone with that energy, masculine air energy, and sorry. And I feel like now, instead of holding on, I can't tell what you are holding on for, but whoa, you got a lot. But you're just taking more action. You're coming in with action, maybe even enthusiasm. Maybe you were in this state, whatever or whoever, whether you or not, caused you this kind of, I want to say, fear with the Four of Pentacles. You're getting out of that, and now you're taking more action towards it. You just feel more energized, more confident, and yeah, so I got believe. I guess believe in yourself, believe in the situation, believe in the outcome, protect yourself, I want to say, mostly, because of what you went through. Joy, have fun along the way. Strength, you'll be fine. You'll be fierce. You will get through it. Trust, I guess, trust the process. power. Either you are empowered or you just feel powerful. Yeah, energy, like I said, you're going in with it energetically or enthusiastic. And it might be towards love, for love. I don't know. But basically, I guess with all these cards coming out, I think it's just me reassuring you, giving you the reassurance that you actually need. Because you want this. You want to finally let go, overcome it, and go for what you want. And you just want to go at it cheerfully and in a good mood and just positive about it, because you want to achieve it for the most part. But you're strong, you're powerful, you just believe, be protected, trust, and yeah. And everything will work out for you. And if it doesn't, then, don't let that boggle you down. Still keep on going. Still believe that you will get what you want. And that's what I got for you, Capricorns. Till next time. Now we have Sagittarius. I have for you Death, Page of Coins, also known as Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Coins, also known as Eight of Pentacles. So, you went through something devastating, not tragically per se, just something unexpected that, of course, probably disappointed you, even led to some depression, but it was definitely devastating for you. But now you've received some kind of hope, some kind of do I want to say inspiration? Some sort of hope. I said that already, right? Also some kind of like idea that will help you do something more practical, because it leads to the Eight of Coins, which means that it will, it's an inspiration, motivation, inspiration. Let's go with inspiration then. To work on something. You're definitely now on the verge of working towards something, some sort of craft, some kind of work. That was easy. Sorry. I didn't have to shuffle it. But you got determination. And I love that it's Pisces, because maybe it's definitely something okay. I'm afraid to say this because it sounds like very timely, and I don't, not to build pressure, but I don't want to give you false hope, but I'm saying because we're still in Pisces seasons, and it's not ending till what, March 20th, March 21st, so we got 2 weeks, right? 2-3 weeks, something like that. But basically what I'm saying, towards the end of Pisces season is where you're just gonna master whatever you're going through, whatever you're trying to master. And which is great. Hello, determination. Because you are determined to, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely going to transform you for the better. I'm hoping for the better. But yeah, you definitely receive something. You're gonna work through something. You're determined for it, and don't hold it. Don't hold this against me, because what I feel is that you will definitely get this down. You will definitely master it by the end of Pisces season. I feel that for sure, but I don't want you to hold that against me in case you don't. So this is just a disclaimer. So that's what I feel. Because you're so determined, that it feels like you will definitely achieve it, master it by the end of Pisces season. So that's what I feel. Again, don't hold this against me, but that's what I have for you, Pisces. Till next time. Okay, now we're on to Scorpio. What I have for you is the Three of Chalice, also known as the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and then the Two of Coins, also known as the Two of Pentacles. Sorry. Alright, so okay, this is probably someone you have dealt with or dealing with, this Knight of Wands, which is a masculine, fiery energy. Some signs that are associated with this are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Again, it doesn't have to be those signs, or just with someone who carries this kind of energy. It's a masculine, fiery energy, but I think you were dealing with something that was. Oh yeah, you also have this card, the Sun. Oh yeah, so you were dealing with someone with this energy, and it might have been just joyous. Okay, that's what it is. Just someone you were having a great time with, and right now you're just deciding what to do with it. That sounds a little cold, but you just are trying to be logical about this, or practical about this situation with this kind of friendship, I want to say, or just relationship. Let's just say relationship, because I don't know if it's a friendship, relationship, romantic relationship, maybe a little bit of both, but either way, it's a relationship you're just trying to deal with. You're dealing with this a little bit in a practical sense, trying to create balance into your life, and I feel like you're just over it. The Emperor. I don't know why I pulled that out. I was going for the other deck. You're definitely determined about this, for sure. And it's definitely something that's going to transform you. I'm getting this. Sag got this card too, and for them I mentioned how, and I'm telling you the same thing, don't hold this against me, but since it has a Pisces sign on it, and we're in Pisces season, I'm saying, and since you're so determined, I'm saying, I feel that you might come to a conclusion by the end, or have this resolved by the end of Pisces season. That's what I feel. Don't hold that against me. Yeah, and it's definitely gonna transform you for the better. I just feel like this night, this King of Wands is just there were just great joy at the moment. Maybe someone you found very powerful, and it was just, even though you guys had great joy and a great relationship, it just brought you down, and that's why you're just like, what do I do now? And maybe you're moving forward to it, from it, and yeah, I think for the most part is that you're trying to find ways to move on from it, and you're doing it from a sense of being practical. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. But it is something that you're doing. And you're very determined about it, and it's definitely going to transform you. So that's what I got for you, Scorpios. I wish you luck. And yeah, till next time. Now we're on to Libra. Okay. Libra, I got for you 3 of Wands. The Fool. And the the King of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see that you have been planning. You have been planning to take some action, and it feels like you're definitely ready for it. You're definitely ready for it because we got the Fool. And even though this seems like more like a vague plan, because we got the Fool, usually fools just like go for it. At least you have the intention of what you're going towards it. Yeah. You got the intention, you got the idea. It's not fully planned out, it's not fully concrete with steps, but you're going for it. At least you know where you're going for. And it might involve this Knight of Swords, which is a masculine air sign, which is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone, it doesn't have to be those signs, but someone who carries that kind of energy. Someone who is logical, intelligent, communicative, who likes to communicate. And yeah, you might come across this person, or you have an idea of who this person is, and you're gonna definitely involve them into it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, you're definitely, it's something that you want to transform your life, and you're definitely determined by it. Now, this is weird because the last two readings have the same card, and what I'm gonna say, and I've been saying it for the other two, is that don't hold it against me, but what I'm feeling is that due to this determination and due to this symbol of Pisces, is that you will get this done by the end of Pisces season, which is somewhere between March 20th and March 21st. So, but yeah, just keep your intention good and pure, like I initially said, because that will help you flow through it easily and consume all the information and experience that you're gonna go through. Let's see what other things it says. The vulture. This card represents the union of life and death. Consuming that which has died is in order to live. Many of the mythologies surrounding the vulture are in opposition to one another. While the ancient Egyptians associated the bird with life-giving, fertility, protection, and feminine deities, the ancient Greeks and Romans associated the bird with war, destruction, ill omen, and masculine deities. The vulture card may be asking you to confront your own duality or show the opposites within yourself complement you as a whole. Maybe this might be internal. Intentions, I want to say, or internal work that you want to do. Either way, you're going for it, which is good. You have the intention, you have the idea. It's not concrete or what's the word? It's not there's no step by step. Basically what I'm trying to say. But it seems that with determination and with the good intentions, it will transform your life, and hopefully it doesn't consume you, but you are able to consume the experience and the lessons you will receive along with this Knight of Swords. So that's what I got for you, Libras. Good luck, and till next time. Now we have Virgo. Virgo, you got the Knight of Wands, Death card, and the Six of Coins, also known as Six of Pentacles. I'm gonna draw one more, the Fool, and the Fool. Okay. Okay, you're going into something enthusiastically, which is going to end something, which will help you reap what you've sown, I want to say. But basically, it's something that you will gain from materialistically or with wealth. And sorry, my hair. I'll go back. So yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. The only thing I have to say is don't think through it, don't think about it, don't Don't think too much on it. Just go and do it. Digest. Oh, disguise. Secret. Energy. Well, you got disguise. I don't see how that. What that has to do with it, maybe? Maybe you have to be discreet and kind of not, I want to say manipulative in order to get what you want. But let's see what it says. Chameleon. Okay. Right? What is that? A lizard? Yeah, chameleon. Oh, C. I don't know why I thought it was a K. Chameleon. Disguise. This card represents disguise and facade. It is the idea of blending into one's social landscape to fit in, but also in order to acclimate to new surroundings. The natural camouflage of the chameleon might be interpreted as deceptive. That's what I was going to say, deceptive. Not manipulative. Or oh my god. Duplicus. I don't know how to say it. And one rating. But it may also signify the need to protect oneself by blending in and becoming invisible. This card could symbolize a wallflower who feels invisible, or a social butterfly who can adapt and thrive in many social situations. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, I think, what I see is that you will have to disguise yourself, or just, not be deceptive or manipulate, but just kind of shift into and adapt. That's what we're going for. Just adapt to situations when it needs to in order to get what you want. So, yeah, because you might be going in this, like I said, going in this enthusiastically, but don't be too, don't overthink it. Don't be thinking it along the way, but also don't, lose focus by being too energetic. You kind of have to shift back and forth. That's what it is. You gotta adapt between being enthusiastic, and enthusiastic and having fun, being spontaneous, and being logical and practical, because that is your sign. That is your natural state. So it's between going both, adapting to both, and fitting what needs to be fit into that situation in order for you to end what you want to end and gain what you want to gain afterwards. So adapt, Virgos, to achieve what you want. And yeah, don't lose that enthusiasm too, because that might be a helpful tool to achieve what you want. So that's what I got for you, Virgos. Until next time. Now we have Leo. We got the Six of Chalice, also known as the Six of Cups. Yeah. Two of Wands. And the Four of Coins, also known as Four of Pentacles. I'm gonna put one more, should I? No. I'm gonna check the bottom of the deck. And the Four of Swords. Okay. Okay, so sorry. It seems like you are disappointed by something. Either with some kind of fantasy or relationship or yeah, you definitely, and you're trying to um get over this by planning to do something about it. Um, but I'm getting with the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This is the Four of Wands. Yeah. That you should just hold off for just a moment. Let yourself process what you went through. You know, just hold yourself back just a little bit, just to reflect on it. You don't have to let it, damper your spirit, but, it's definitely something you should reflect on and digest and linger so you can better plan your next step or, because, protect. Yeah, because, all right, everybody is getting this. There's a lot of determination going on. And like I said, I've been saying for the rest of them is that don't hold this against me. But for what I feel from this card is that you're definitely getting this determined, definitely getting this done by the end of Pisces season. It may or may not. I'm hoping so. But don't hold it against me when it doesn't. But yeah, you got protect and joy. So yeah, definitely, because when you're doing something or planning something or taking action towards something while you're in a bad mood or in a sad, just a negative feeling, the actions and the plans that you create aren't always good, for the most part. Because, you heard that saying, like, don't say yes, or don't go somewhere or don't plan something ahead of time when you're in a good or bad mood, because you're just caught up in the feeling. And then after, when the feelings are gone, you're just like, what did I just put myself through or gonna put myself through, or that saying. So since you're not in a good mood, it's telling you to just hold back just a moment, protect your heart for just a moment, reflect, digest, go through all that processing process so you can clear your mind and your heart, so that way the plan that you want to take will bring you joy, will actually bring you joy, or will have a better success. Yeah. So dwell on it, dwell on this disappointment that you have received, and just process it before moving on. The Queen of Chalice. This might be. Okay, so seek someone with this feminine, watery element. The signs associated with this are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. They can or may not be, but someone with this energy either you're dealing with this, or I think you're just gonna seek out their help in order for you to process this a little bit better. But good luck, Leos, and until next time. Now we're on to Cancer. Okay, what I got for you, Cancer, is the Star, the Eight of Swords, oh, and the Three of Swords. Should I pull out another one? I'm gonna take the bottom of the deck. And the Nine of Chalice, which is also the Nine of Cups. Okay. I want to say that you are in this position of, you're in the spotlight, basically. Or you're more in the position of you trying to I'm so sorry. You were trying to okay, you're in a vulnerable spot, basically, because the Star is not only someone who's in the spotlight, but also someone who's like wishing upon a star, basically. But it's like you're, instead of wanting and wishing something to happen, it's more of like a coming from a sad spirit. And I say that because you have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. And Three of Swords, heartbroken, sadness, and the Eight of Swords is someone who's anxious. So I think this vulnerable part is more like desperation. But yeah, it's and then what do we have? Yeah, you're just trying to wish for happiness, or just wish for wanting something better for your life, basically. And yeah, I think it's just more like a desperate. You're coming from a desperate place, and you're just like crying for help to the universe. No one is specifically. You're just asking for guidance and spiritual help and something is telling me that you are probably too willfully blinded, because I think it's done by yourself, of not seeing the signs or not seeing your wishes come true. Oh wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck we have Joy, but you got 4. But I got Cunning, Protect yourself, Trick, and Rest. definitely getting your definitely rest. Like, give yourself a break. That way you can protect your heart. But cunning and trick? I think this might be yourself. Or maybe you're doing this to achieve something. Yeah, because like I was saying earlier, like you're willfully blinding yourself from the signs, the messages. You're doing this to yourself. So it's like you don't need to be coming out so desperate. Okay, cunning. That's a wolf. I mean, a fox. Okay, this card represents shrewdness, wit, and astute intellect. Before Christianity subverted the fox into a creature of deceit, they were reserved by the Celts as a being of wise counsel and logical reasoning. The fox pleat was said to contain great magic, and cunning was seen as a positive trait necessary for the tactics, logics, and diplomacy of war. The fox card in this deck represents a tactful and knowledgeable person one who prefers words over actions. Okay, and trick. Oh, what is that? Badger. No, what is that? Trick? What are you? Hold on. What is that? Okay, if it's not a badger, is it a bear? I'm sorry, I am having a hard time. What? Bear's rest. Not a wolf. What are you? Bear, bee, boar, cat, cow, crocodile, deer. Why can't I find a goat? No. Jackalope? Isn't a jackalope a deer? It's a rabbit. What the? Narwhal is it's a sea creature, right? Raccoon dog. Raccoon dog. I'm sorry it took so long. This card represents illusion and daydream. The raccoon dog card may warn you to look before you leap, but also reassure you that the leap itself is a part of the fun. It is a card of seeing opportunities and chaos and confusion, creating problem solving and learning on the job. I am more confused than ever. Protect yourself, rest. I guess this is working in your favor to come off desperate, but don't overdo it, I guess, to the point of you not seeing what you need to see. Rest, protect your heart. You Cancers. I guess you guys know what you're doing. Just don't overdo it. To the point of not seeing the opportunity that you need to act on. So, yeah. Okay. So, I think you've been carrying this out for a while, this kind of tactic, I want to say. Now you are just have to put it to rest, let it be, let it carry it out itself, and I guess when the opportunity comes, go for it. Or when the opportunity comes, use those tactics, tricks, and your cunning ways. Yeah, so I guess this soon shall pass, and you Cancers. Yeah, I guess that's what I got for you is you know what you're doing, but don't overdo it to the point of blinding yourself and willfully blinding yourself, because the message and the signal will come. You will have to act upon it, take the opportunity, but don't overdo it. And that's what I got for you, Cancers. I'm moving on. Okay. Till next time.